here's how this protocol works. We know that melatonin is our sleep hormone, and it also is very, very powerful for immune activity. In fact, melatonin helps regulate, it's almost like mowing the lawn in our microbiome. So the better melatonin secretion we have, the better our immune component's going to be, that secretory IgA, and the better we're going to reduce the overall microbial load, the load of bacteria, yeast, and parasites in our system. However, around the full moon, we have more light in the sky, obviously with the moon. And in general, the way that the moon works, it has a gravitational effect and changes pressure and all, basically a lot of things on the planet. And so it impacts our physiology as well. And so when this happens, our melatonin goes down right around the full moon. Our melatonin goes down and our serotonin levels go up. And, there's many, wives' tales about people going crazy, for example, around the full moon. And so we get this increase in serotonin activity, and that can make us at times not sleep as good, in particular if we have an overgrowth of parasites, because parasites have serotonin receptors, and the serotonin causes them to move and be more active. So they become much more active, and they may release more toxins during this period of time, which can cause trouble sleeping at night. So if you're waking up, particularly between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. on a regular basis, and particularly more so around the full moon, that could be an indication of parasite activity. Now, we can use this full moon activity to actually, because they're more active, they're eating more, and we can really hit them hard with some antimicrobials during this period of time. So what I like to do, and this is our protocol, is we use the Para-1. Okay, so we're going to take the Para-1, which is Mimosa pudica. Mimosa pudica is like a gelatinous herb that really is really, really good for breaking down, basically just grabbing and sucking and holding on to different parasites, worms, all kinds of stuff like that. It's real gelatinous, and it just drives them right out of the digestive tract. And then we use Para-2, which is more of the strong volatile herbs. So Para-1's more of a gelatinous herb, so it's gonna work to kind of stick to the parasites, whereas Para-2 has got agents in it that are toxic when the parasites consume them: clove, vidanga, and neem. Right, so these are really powerful, and also has some bioactive carbons as well, which can also be effective for gut healing and gut signaling. And so we use that as well, the Para-2, and then we also use the biotoxin binder. And the biotoxin binder is key, and it's bioactive carbons that are very good at removing endotoxins. So when yeast, bacteria, parasites, when these things start to die off, they release a lot of toxins, things like aldehydes and ammonia and other toxins, LPS, lipopolysaccharides. They start to release these things, and the biotoxin binder is really good at binding and pulling these things out of the body. Okay, so very, very good. And this is the protocol. This is how we do this. So when you first are a beginner, especially if you're a sensitive person, you tend to notice that you have more symptoms, you're sensitive, you've taken antimicrobials before, and you haven't felt good. So if that's you want to begin on a safe side, you just start taking these supplements, and I'll give you the dosage here in just a second. But you start taking it one day before, you take it during the full moon, and one day after. Okay? Once you go through that, you feel okay, then you can boost it up to the intermediate level on the next one, and you're going to take it 2 days before, 1 day before, obviously, as you can see, 2 days after, and then finally go to the advanced, where basically you're taking it for 7 days. You're taking these supplements for 7 days on a 7-day protocol here. Okay, and so here is how we do it. So we're going to take 4 Para-1 when you wake up and 4 at bedtime. For Para-2, we're going to take 4 and 4. So basically 8 supplements when you wake up, 8 supplements before you go to bed. And then we're going to take the biotoxin binder throughout the day. So a few hours later, we're going to take the biotoxin binder, 2 caps at morning, 2 caps at noon, 2 caps at night. Now, remember, this is somewhere between a 3 to 7 day protocol. Okay, so One bottle of each will roughly, last you, I think, 7 to 10 days if you wanted to push it out to 10. But it's not a full month. Okay, so just be aware of that. You're going to take this very high dose. Normally, the dosage is 2 capsules a day of Para One, so it'll be like 2 capsules when you go to bed. But this is an advanced dosage because we're really trying to challenge the parasites. And so this is going to be a really powerful thing to do on a monthly basis to help clean up your gut, get rid of these types of things, and clean up your cells. A biotoxin binder actually penetrates cells, helps pull out toxins. So it can be really, really effective as far as that goes. If you're having trouble moving your bowels, very, very important that you're also moving your bowels. So if for some reason you feel constipated on a regular basis, or if you're doing the parasite challenge here and you're noticing constipation, I recommend using the oxy powder. It's a really, really good oxygen-based intestinal cleanser. We also have another one called Bowel Mover, which is herbal-based intestinal cleanser. Both of these are really good. And typically you're going to take these at night and they're going to help. And then also in the morning when you wake up, they're going to help really move things through your system. So you're going to have healthy, good bowel movements and eliminate the toxins of parasites, all the different endotoxins out of your stool, ideally in the morning time.